towards the drive where the lights were on the side. This piece is most curious. This actually is folded and bent right here. Hole in the ground where this thing landed is big. Okay, it's Kevin Potter again. Looking at this tower that fell down, between this insulator here, which is attached to the tower, to this insulator right above it, maybe a foot above it, you'll see a guy wire cable that's holding them both together. It goes through one, loops to the other, and it's being held together by only 2 clamps. And then past the clamp here, you've got maybe 1.5 inches of guy cable. We've noticed that on a set further up the tower. Now I'm going to zoom out. Look at this one. Wire's gone. Could that have been a failure point? Could that have been right there where it started the whole thing? I don't know. Okay, we're going to cut it up. Kevin Potter again. Looking at this attachment to the tower, this is an excellent example. Here's where the Johnny ball attached to the tower. Right here. To this. It comes off this to this guy wire mount here, ball here. Again, a single wire going through and held together by only 2 clamps. Notice how short.
Demolition crew will be back here shortly.
All right. That's only about 1 inch. Maybe just a little more, but I don't think so. 1 inch of wire where my finger is to the saddle clamp. So even a real slight hard tug pull could pull this out. Why do they do it that way? If you could pull that out, you're going to lose that wire, and with that wind, that would have doomed the tower. So this is the second one like this I've seen. And the other side had, well, it was missing. It had this part on the tower, but this cable and this was gone. I think the wire pulled out because there's just not any, as you can see here, that cable's, it's already, well, it's kind of spread out there at the end. I just don't believe that's right, but that's my opinion. Well, repeat of the same bad process, but this is even worse. This clamp, like the others, has maybe 3/4 of an inch of cable past the clamp. And you know, if that comes out of the clamp, you lose the wire. So other than that clamp holding the tower, it had 3/4 of an inch of cable beyond the saddle. I don't believe that's right at all. Oh well. I don't know where I'm at here. There we are. Let's look across the tower at this one. Well, now this one here, it's missing the wire altogether. You can see the empty hole in the Johnny ball here. Insulator. Can't show it, I can't see it. There it is, right there. There's the empty hole. Write this one down here. Wire is attached to it. What does its clamps look like? Same darn thing. Right there. Just a little bit of wire is all they got. Wow, at least they're consistent. What I want to do now is I'm going to take this whole piece of tower section. We're going to look at the top here, the top of the tower. This face right here, where this clamp is on, that has no wire. Okay? We're going to take the top of this tower as far as we can and see if the one at the other end is on the same face. That would mean that the wires on that side of the tower all pulled out. We'll see if that's the case. Okay, looking down at the tower there, there's the Johnny ball there. It has no insulator. It has no wire hooked to it. It's gone, pulled out. I'm going to run the same top of that all the way down the tower, and we got this right here, and it's missing. It's gone. Well, here we are with the second section here with the lights, and however, this has been twisted, so I really don't know which face now is facing that direction or not. But this Johnny ball on this side, let me see if I can get a better shot of it for you. Here in the dirt, notice no wire. See the hole right there? There's no wire through there. Where'd it go? Are we seeing a pattern? This one's got a wire. That one's got a wire. Okay, but one of them doesn't have a wire. Let's check the. Okay, here's yet another guy wire anchor point on the tower that's fallen down. This one's got a wire on it. This one down here, you can't hardly see it in grass, but there's a wire. It's going through it. However, one on this side, the hole it's sitting on the hole, but this insulator has no wire going through it like the other 3 or 4. Okay, I just found here it is. Here's that wire I'm talking about. I have found a short piece of wire. Where are you at? My camera's too close. Okay, here it is. There's a frayed end, and here's the other end. This is what would have held that guy wire on the tower. I'm going to take this over here and lay it on the asphalt. Now I begin to believe this is exactly what happened. On the side that the wind came out of, there it is on the ground. Little short, see how it's painted red, is up on the tower, and the end's frayed off. This would have been the wire that held the guy wire onto the tower, and it pulled out of the saddles. When that left, the tower was doomed.